What's up, fellow quacks? It's me, Pulcella. I know it's a bit weird to hear my voice because I never talk in my videos, but it's because I'm just kind of weirded out by recording when there's people in the house. And since I've been home alone for the past couple of hours, I figured I might as well take advantage of it and just talk. So this sketchbook tour is a sketchbook that's from 2019, I think, or yeah, basically it was from high school. I just remember, working on it. It was a pretty interesting period of my life. This is kind of where I started getting into the washi tape and the mixed media collage stuff. So let's just start. So first up, we have this creepy eye boy doing something. I have no idea what inspired this. It just kind of happens. A lot of people said this looks like Twilight Sparkle. Apparently, if you just make a character that happens to have blue hair with pink streaks, suddenly it's Twilight Sparkle, but it's not. It's just some random chick. And this is the start of the whole collage aesthetic going on. This was, pretty sure I do this during math class or something. And then this was just a bunch of stuff, like magazine cutouts and one of those vintage cutout things. And then there's more of this stuff. Yeah, I think I might have also drawn this during math class. I forget what happened here that messed everything up, but I actually kind of liked how it turned out until it got screwed up. Oh wait, now I see why. It's this ink spray. It bled through the pages. Because I'm one of those people where, like, even though the sketchbook wasn't made for mixed media, I still used it for mixed media anyway. Because I was just like, I don't feel like getting a mixed media sketchbook. So this is another thing. Yeah, as you can see here, there's a lot of mixed media collage stuff going on. I actually really miss this washi tape. It was like one of my favorites. I don't have this one either anymore. I don't think I have most of these washi tapes anymore. And this was just some random page. And then I was thinking of putting something here, but I never did. Or I did and it came off. I don't remember. This one was just something random. I do like this chandelier though, it's cool. Just some character ideas. Oh, there's this reoccurring thing with my friends, how apparently, since I love Terry from Dragon Quest VI, he's like one of my favorite characters, so I just drew my persona with him. This is a redraw of something from like really long time ago, but I didn't like how it looks, so And then I think it got mixed up, but this I thought was gonna go on the other page, but I guess it didn't. But anyway, it was supposed to be like some Alice in Wonderland thing, and then there was just some random chick here. I was trying to experiment with a sharper, angular style. I don't know what I was doing here, but basically it's just a bunch of layers of like stuff. So there's this, and then there's this, some random zombie cheerleader, and then there's this. Oh wait, this is fan art of Doki Doki Literature. Yeah, that's how long ago it was, back when Doki Doki Literature Club was popular. So it's completely folded over, so it's hard to see, but that's Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, and actually I forgot her name. And then there's this one, and yeah, that's it for that page. And then there's this character idea, and there's just something. I was trying to experiment with the pose, and it looks really weird. And this is my attempt at making the Grinch, but like an anime boy. I don't know. I feel like he looks too cute, but at the same time, it kind of fits him in a way. I think it's the eyes. This is fan art from my friend's OCs. This was just a soft redraw of something, but I never finished it. This is also kind of like a redraw of something where she had like spaghetti hair.
Spaghetti!
This was just something random I was doing with the page. I wanted to draw some like Chinese dragon inspired thingy with with those swirly clouds. But I screwed up. I don't know what happened here, but basically just some random red streak kind of just came out of nowhere. So it ruined the picture, but luckily I took it before that happened. So there is this character actually was something I redesigned, and I redesigned her again, and she's for another story, but she looks a lot different now. But basically a while ago, this person who's probably a DeviantArt just randomly gifted me this OC, but his art was a bit questionable, I guess. So I felt weird accepting it, but I was like, hey, it's a free character. So basically I just kind of redesigned her a bit, because her original design was just plain purple dress, so I added some spice to it. And this was just me practicing or playing around with ink spray. And then more ink spray stuff. This was a remake of this gender bent Dragon Ball thing I drew back in 2017. I've redrawn this picture like several times, and honestly this is like my not so favorite one. I mean, it's okay, because I don't know why I gave Trunks a braid. I feel like this one just kind of looks more like girls cosplaying, as the character is not actually a gender bent version of them. It's kind of hard to gender bend them, honestly, because of the hair. And then this was just random fan art of Kaede. I don't know what it was supposed to be of. And this was just some girl I drew in art class, and yes, she's high. She smokes weed.
Smoke weed every day.
Bro, she's like super stoned. I don't know, this is like attempt at making a galaxy. And this was a remake of the infamous smoking weed clown. And this became an OC. He's a lot more crazy and unhinged now, but back in the day he was just a guy who just liked smoking weed. I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. This is Halloween art of my characters. This is Nina, she's dressed up as a cat girl. This is Daphne, she's dressed up as a librarian for some reason. This is James / Weebcoon, he's dressed up as a Frankenstein thing. And this is Oliver dressed up as a mummy. Very cliche. I might redraw this because I think it's kind of cool looking. I mean, it holds up pretty well. And it's just some like, I don't know, demon guy be like, you want some candy? I don't know why he looks seductive. It feels like a innuendo. And then there's this one. And then there's this picture of my OC Mimi. I actually kind of like this picture. But I'm not sure why I added so many souls to her shirt. It looks kind of weird. But yeah, that's it for this page. More ink spray playing around with. I do have a lot of ink sprays, but most of the ones I use are pink, green, blue. I have no idea what this is. I think I was trying to make poetry or something. And then there's just more of this. You can definitely see a color scheme going on. Oh, this is just really dumb doodle of Hendrik and Jasper from Dragon Quest XI. Basically, Jasper's whole thing was that he was just upset at Hendrik, so it's like, oh, he's so sad. And then there's some doodles down here. And this was an attempt at drawing Jade fan art, and it just does not look good. I was trying to salvage it as much as I could, but it just does not look good. It just, no. I mean, someone else probably thinks it looks good, but I just don't like how it came out. And this is an attempt at redesigning my OC Oliver. He looks different now, but this is how he looks. And this is an old OC, but I gave her away. And then there's this ice cream. A cupcake. Why did I say ice cream? And then there's just some random dude there. This was actually a picture I do like, and I redrew it. I actually have it right here. That I redrew in 2019 or 2020, I think. I think it was probably 2020, but yeah. I titled it Cardia Forest. I don't know what was going on, but basically, she's just some random nurse chick in like some forest with like these heart-shaped plants. I don't know what she's doing. So this was an attempt at me sort of redesigning my OCs for this, I wouldn't say scraps, but sort of shelved story that I had. Unfortunately, it's been a while since I've really done anything with them. I do like these designs. I've redesigned them several times. It's just really hard to like think of good backstories to redo for them. This was a human version of a jail cat from Dragon Quest. And back in the day, I was trying to make this Dragon Quest fan story. It was the original Dragon Quest 12. And this was like the world map or something. And this was supposed to be like just random villager NPCs. So this was actually a character idea I came up with. And then this is just a bunch of random doodles of a bunch of people. So this was actually a draw this in your style challenge for this artist I really love. I can't say her name, but I'll put it on the screen. Basically, it was of her character Melody, I think, playing the flute. I was really hoping I win, but I didn't, but that's okay. I'm really proud of how this picture came out, so it was worth it. And this was just some random, I don't know, yandere character with like a syringe thing on their arm. This was actually a character idea that I came up with, and I gave her away, but I didn't give up like the concept of her, basically. And this is just more of me wasting washi tape and stuff. This was fan art of Deku and Uraraka dressed as Ladybug and Cat Noir. I was really into that series. I still am kind of, but oh my gosh, the new season is just no. This is just a random cat witch. More ink spray messing around with. I think this was a design for that Dragon Quest fan story I mentioned earlier. This is just me trying to redraw a bunch of ball jointed doll creatures. I think this was just a random character design. And these are all remakes of these old drawings I made from like 2013. And they were drawn originally in highlighter and very sparkly, so I kept that style there. This is supposed to be a sort of remake, but its own thing. Where basically it was a remake of these two characters, but I made them look more magical, I guess. I gave them these weird markings on their faces, and I mean, I like it, but also not really. I just kind of don't really understand why it took that direction. So, you're not gonna believe this, but this is actually fan art of Arthur characters, as anime characters. So this is Fern, this is Muffy, and this is freaking Francine. She looks like a tsundere. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I just drew that. And this, I remember distinctly, I drew this around Christmas, because it was based off of that song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And, yeah, a heart. She's like a yandere character, but I changed her backstory, so she's kind of a yandere, but it's a facade, rather than her being a literal yandere. This was just a character I based off of a Gaia character I designed. And this is the character lineup of all those characters from that Dragon Quest 12 story I was working on back then. This is, I actually forget his name. I forget her name. I know her name was Felicia, his name was Javier, and I forget her name. But yeah, I mean, I do like the designs, but I had to scrap it just because I didn't like it anymore. And this is just some random chick. I actually might redraw this. I think the picture came out really cute. I had this lace tape thing, and I basically put watercolor over it, then I blew dry it, I think, and then I just took it off and I left that mark. Some parts obviously didn't land as well because I didn't let it dry fast enough. But yeah, if you want to get some cool stencils, just do that. And I think this was another design for that Dragon Quest fan story. Those are just some random collage of stuff. I don't know. And then this is just random doodles. This was actually a character I got adopted. I named her Fayarin, and originally she was very like crazy and yandere-ish, but I changed her entire personality, and she's a lot nicer now. You can see back then I was really pushing that angular, sharp edge style, and then I would say afterwards it sort of softened a bit, but now it's kind of back to that angular look because I honestly can't give it up. I love this sharp angular style. For a project I had to do, basically I was in AP art class and we had to do an art concentration thing. Basically it was a theme. So I did the 7 deadly sins and the 7 heavenly virtues. But it was a very cliche idea in general because I think that the whole 7 deadly sins thing is very overdone. So I added a twist to it. Basically, I made it so that the angels were the ones that were falling to sin, and the demons were the ones that were following the virtue. So basically, the angels becoming corrupt and the demons are becoming good. So this one was chastity or purity. I forget which one, whatever it was called. Basically, the demons losing her wings, and these angels are helping her, and she's like about to get married, and that's it. So hopefully you enjoyed the sketchbook tour, and I'll see you quacks later.